Morning guys, today we're going to do some street photography in Belfast. We're going to shoot on the Olympus XA4. It's a really cool little point and shoot film camera with a nice wide angle 28mm lens. So let's see what we get. So today we're going to shoot with some Kodak Tri-X400. It's a 400 speed film, but we're manually overriding on the Olympus up to 800, and then I'm going to push that when I'm developing it. The reason I do that is I just want to get the shutter speed up, get the aperture up a bit higher, and that means I don't have to worry about focusing as much. The Olympus XA4 is a zone focus camera, so you don't know if you're in focus or not. You basically just pre-select a distance and then hope for the best. But the higher the aperture you have, the less you kind of have to be accurate with your focus. Stay where the buses are for a minute. I'll probably finish off that roll of film.
The XA4 has been a really fun camera to shoot with, and I'm really pleased with the results. I hadn't even tested it with a roll of film before. That was literally the first roll of film, and I'm just glad there wasn't any light leaks or skipped frames. You can probably see in those images that they are maybe a little bit blurry, and I think that's more from motion blur rather than them being out of focus. That just tells me that next time I shoot, and I've already started doing this with a couple more rolls, is I'm going to push the film a little bit higher to 1600 rather than 800, and that way I'll basically just be tricking the automatic shutter and automatic aperture to go for the highest setting that it kind of can. The lens is very, very sharp. I'm really pleased with those images that are sort of a little bit stiller and I'm not walking and people are moving. I think the lens is very sharp. There's a little bit of vignetting, more than what I'm used to from my Canon SLR. I don't think it's too overpowering. I kind of like the look. It sort of draws you in a little bit to the image, but it's just to be noted, it's not sort of bright edge to edge. This camera has been really fun to shoot with. That was obviously the first roll of film that I shot on the camera. I've shot another 3 or 4 since, and that was maybe only last week. So it's just really easy to bring with me everywhere I go. I can bring it in my bag to work, I can put it in my pocket to work, and if I see anything I can really easily just pop it out and take the shot and move on. Would I recommend it for street photography? I think yes, if you're looking for a sort of wide angle compact camera. I don't know why I'd never heard of this camera before, because I love 28mm lenses and I love little compact cameras, and I have no idea why I'd never heard of the XA4. I guess it is a little bit rarer and they're harder to find. I just got really lucky getting one on eBay, and that's probably your best place to find one. At the end of the day though, it is a plastic camera. It's probably not going to last forever, but this one's still working really, really well. So if you find one, I definitely suggest giving it a go. In the next video, we're going to be doing very similar to this, but with color film. So I'm using Kodak Portra 400 and pushing that to 800. I haven't sent the roll of film off yet, so I don't really know what the results are going to look like, but hopefully they are interesting. If you'd like to know when that video's up, all you have to do is subscribe to the channel and you'll get a wee notification when that goes up. And if you want to see some of my street photo work, like my film photography work, I put that all on my Instagram page. There's a link below, and my username is @ryan.indigo. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you again next time. And if you have any questions or comments or ideas, just leave them below.